Hey everybody, welcome. Okay, coming down, let's do it. Let's get into it. The Stonebaker's Hot Spelt Buns, or my Hot Spelt Buns. Alright, white spelt flour, cake flour, dry yeast. Measurements on the screen. Here we go. On the right here in the mixer we've got some flour and the yeast, and on the left we've got the wet ingredients. That I've gone ahead, I've just heated them up on the stove a little bit. The milk, the sugar, the water and the butter, just till the butter melts, and then you can add the sugar just before you take it off the stove. Just add the sugar, let it dissolve, take it off, leave to cool to ambient temperature or room temperature, and then you keep the salt one side. We're gonna add that last. Okay, add the wet ingredients now, and then we are going to just add half of it, and then we're going to get that incorporated before we add half of the half that's left. Okay, so let's get all our tools nearby, and just keep the mixer at a low speed. Otherwise there's a lot of like undissolved flour and everything in there still, so it will splatter. Okay, just keep a little bit back, and we're gonna get that incorporated. Again, the salt, it's gonna be about 4 minutes, 3 minutes still before we add the salt. So as you can see, I was a little bit impatient there, and we spilled a little bit of flour. But yeah, just be careful of that. Always start slowly and work your way up. As the mix starting to pull away from the sides, you can go ahead and then add the rest of the mixture. There you go. You see it's pulling away from the sides there beautifully. I'm just gonna add the last little bit of mixture there. Okay. Get it all in, and then we are going to let that incorporate and then turn up the speed. Sweet. Okay, now after about 4 minutes, you're wanting to add the salt, a little bit on each side or whichever way you like to do it. Okay, sweetness, here we go. Now what we are doing is getting all that mixed up for another 4 minutes, and then we are going to get the dough out after about 8 minutes. Total mix about 8 minutes. Okay, use your scraper or clean hands with a little bit of water, and we get that out. Make some space, and then we are going to get that in this container. Just get a nice sized container, because it is going to double in size. Okay, and then you're just going to use your tool, your scraper, and we are going to get that out. Check that everything is nice. You always keep an eye on the dough, and if there's any undissolved pieces in there, don't stress. You can always just fold it in, but just stick to the 8-minute mixing method, and you'll get everything in there. Okay, great stuff. Wet the hands to work with the dough. It always works. It always makes it a bit easier. Just give it a nice little tuck, you know, and just to get the structure in underneath, so it can have a good rest, you know. Okay. After about 20 minutes to 30 minutes, it should double in size. Just keep an eye on it. It can run away very quick, this dough. please don't degas it, guys. Just use your scraper, a wet scraper, and then just loosen the sides and then gently walk your dough out of the bowl. Very easy. There's no need to degas it at all. This is the magic about bread, is the gas. Okay. Sweet. Time to get them balls rolling. Rolling in balls, guys. 150 gram dough balls. That's gonna give you a nice size hamburger bun for a good size patty, or 2 or 3 on there. And I'm gonna warn you, this is a filling bun. These buns will put a spelt on you. Yeah. It's not air buns from the shops. This is proper filling. It's gonna make you feel like a bun. Okay. Sweet. The second tray. Okay guys, make sure, just to make it easier for you to spray your hands with butter. Don't use oil on this dough. I'd like to use butter. My surface that I work on, I just lightly smear it with some butter, and I use the butter sprayer on the right hand side on my hands to roll with. It makes it a little bit easier, and a lot much more fun to work with as well. Sweet. After the last dough ball is done, we are going to get them on the bench, and then it's time for that good old proving time, the bench rest, the double in size time, the egg wash, and put some seeds on there. If you don't put anything on your bun, just do egg wash, because it's just gonna bring out the bronzy a little bit, Look at that, beautiful. It's like balls of clouds. Nice, very delicious, very good. Okay, egg wash, 1 egg and 2 teaspoons of milk. That's gonna give you the perfect all-round glow on them babies in the oven. Okay. Let's speed this up, get this done. Yeah guys, just give it a light brush. Okay, you don't want milk to drip and splash all over the place. A light brush is great. You just want the seeds to stick to it and give it a nice bronzy. That's all you want. You don't want that to have such a big effect on it. Black and white sesame seeds. Here we go. Okay, so just sprinkle some of that on there, on the mix on the egg wash that you put on. I like the black sesame seeds. Yeah, it just gives a nice little visual element to it. Very nice, very delicious. Also, it tastes the same, it's just a different color. Love it. Shapalalas. Here we go. Okay, into the oven we go. We bake it at 180 degrees or 365 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes. I reckon go for the half an hour, go for the 30 minutes, because then you're gonna get that deep golden brown, that nice bun brown on it. Okay, that's the second one. I like baking on stone. Everything I bake on stone. Very, very good. I like to put a piece of parchment paper on there. Sometimes I don't, depending on how I feel. Look at the very good it. That's it, guys. Just a quick view of inside the oven. Don't be scared to let some of the heat out at the top. Look, you don't want the bun to oven spring and pop. Just want to let it come up slowly like a ciabatta. Alright? Okay, that's it. I already had one. Eesh, that's quite visible. Okay, I couldn't help myself. The butter was literally dripping out of my mouth. Okay, the second set, and then we're coming up on the last one. Guys, it's a very easy recipe. You can do it yourself. It takes you about 3 hours to make this. It took me about 3 hours to make this, so you can't be any different for anybody else. So just try it at home. It's very hot, yes. It's a very healthy option, especially for the kids. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. Thanks for the support and everything else along the way. Boom shakalakas.